as many of you know, the Hi-Yu and Seafair Festivals, along with the West Seattle community, lost a very prominent and influential person earlier this year. That man was known to most as JB Webster. Some called him first, others called him dad, husband, or brother, but we all called him a great man. It was impossible not to like him. He loved everyone and was generous with both his time and his compliments. The mere sight of him in a room was enough to make you smile. No matter what was bothering you on any given day, he knew just what to say and do.
JB was a tireless volunteer with our festival and as a Seafair Commodore. After all, he was born and raised West Seattleite, West Seattle High School, was born at West Seattle Hospital, which used to be at the corner of Alaska and California. Can you imagine being born at that intersection? Or West Seattle, he served as a junior court parent, a judge, and anywhere else he was needed. His presence and importance was felt by all at his memorial, where the Commodores, along with almost the entire community, came together to celebrate his memory and life. While many were sad, many silly stories were shared, and it was a happy gathering overall, just the way JB would have wanted.
After the memorial, Michelle and I were talking about how the festival would be without him this year. He's typically here every single year in some capacity, and we decided that we needed to find a way to honor his memory. At first, we tossed around the idea of starting a Mr. West Seattle program because JB used to joke about the fact that he would win hands down. Ultimately, we decided to create a new award for the Miss West Seattle Hi-Yu candidates because JB was always in favor of helping these lovely young women succeed and believe in themselves.
The new Hi-Yu Alumni Award is judged by a separate committee comprised of 3 members. These may be former Hi-Yu royalty, board members, general members, award sponsors, judges, or volunteers. This year's panel was comprised of myself, Tiara, and Christy Webster, JB's wife. This award will be dedicated to the memory of a Hi-Yu alumni, such as JB, that are no longer involved in the festival. The alumni committee will choose the recipient based on both their application and our personal observation throughout their candidacy for Miss West Seattle Hi-Yu. The winner has been evaluated on their overall embodiment of the qualities and that the former alumni, again, like JB Webster, possessed and utilized to make the festival in West Seattle better every year. These traits include, but are not limited to, inspiration, intelligence, graciousness, humbleness, enthusiasm, and involvement in the festival, their schools, and community.
We are so pleased to announce that the winner of the first ever Hi-Yu Alumni Award tonight is Georgia Mitchell. To share something with a very special person in our audience. As you all heard me mention, JB Webster and I used to joke about him running for Mr. West Seattle if there ever was one. While we have no plans to create a specific event, we would like to take this moment to remember JB Webster by naming him the first Mr. West Seattle. He truly embodies all of the qualities that a winner possesses, and we would like to recognize him with this honor. This plaque says, Mr. West Seattle 2009, JB Webster. It also says, call JB first at the bottom of the plaque, which we thought was fitting as he was and always will be the first Mr. West Seattle. Our Lives Community and Festival are honored to pay tribute to his memory with inauguration of the Hi-Yu Alumni Award this evening. We thank you for being a part of it. Christy Webster, this award is being presented to you by Margot Fabiano.